What's up guys, Sloth here, and after a very long time I'm able to continue my how to counter every god in 2 items series. Without any further ado, let's jump right into it.
Listen to my words.
Hun Batz's scariest ability is his ultimate, a crowd control effect that will not allow you to control your character for a short time. Therefore, Beats or Magi's Blessing help very well against him. Another item that can be picked up due to his strong passive that allows him to crit after using an ability is Celestial Legion Helmet. This only goes for mages though.
Let's do this.
Talking about mages, we get to Isis next. Items are not so much a deciding factor when fighting Isis, simply because her laning potential is very high regardless. Items that can help are aegis, beads, or if you take a lot of damage and you're not a mage yourself, you can consider taking the Stone of Gaia just for the extra sustain. Generally, similar rules to a Musen Cup apply, where you want to have your jungler ganking her frequently in order to take her down and keep her low.
While there is war, my doors are always open.
Janus, on the other hand, is quite the opposite. He's pretty much ungankable with his high escape potential, but he can be shut down very well by items. If you use beats when in his portal, you can easily dodge his 1-2 combo and therefore avoid most of his damage. If you want to play very aggressive against him, you can go blink and aggress before he can even drop his portal, or right when he drops his portal, so you are in front of him and his portal is wasted as well. If you're facing him as a melee, you can consider going into a bulwark of hope to reduce his burst.
Let the sound of slaughter begin!
As most characters, you don't want to get too close to Kali late game, so the best options to get away from her are the best counters. Therefore, Combat Blink and Sprint or Heavenly Agility are very good against her. If you're a tanky character, you can invest in a Shield of the Underworld and basically help her take herself down.
They make sacrifices in my name. I am Kukulkan.
Most of Kukulkan's damage potential comes from his ultimate, and the best counter against that is Aegis. Aside of that, Kukulkan is not very strong at the moment, so the most important counter is positioning. Not standing in the minion wave or at iffy jungle corners will help a lot against him.
Okay, I'm up. Point me towards the enemy.
Kumbhakarna is a crowd control monster, so everything that helps against crowd control helps against him. This includes beads, Magi's Blessing, as well as Spirit Robe. Especially Spirit Robe can be picked up on a little tankier characters, because he'll often set up his teammate with his crowd control.
Time to play.
In the current meta, Loki is incredibly annoying to counter. What kind of items you should get depends on the character you are. As a mage, get beads and aegis, or at least one of them, so you can prevent the damage from his ultimate. As a tankier character, invest in a mystical male so you can see him in stealth, and get teleport to defend towers when he tries to split push.
Oh man, I love this part! So exciting!
With Mercury being a late game carry that needs to be close to you, there are 3 items that are pretty strong against him. The first one being Enfeebling Curse that can basically be bought on any character, and the other ones being for tanky characters, one of them being Midgardian Male that slows him down as soon as he attacks you, as well as Shield of the Underworld to reflect the damage, similar to the way it counters Kali.
I will strike injustice from these lands!
The scariest thing about Ne Zha for most players is probably his ultimate. This is best countered by beats. Other than that, the important thing is not to buy anti-crit, as it doesn't work against his ultimate, and team play. Ne Zha doesn't have proper escapes, so when he's out of position, it's fairly easy to lock him down and kill him. On his own in a 1v1, he will probably win most of the time.
I'm really looking forward to this.
The standard hunter counter items like Midgardian Male, Hide of the Nemean Lion, and so on work very well against Neith. Additionally, her ultimate is some very predictable damage, so aegis can be good against her if you find that you often get ulted by her from far away. She has a lot of crowd control for hunters, so beats are not the worst choice either.